Thank you, Mr. President. Let me also join other colleagues in congratulating Denmark for a successful presidency last month. Et je vous félicite aussi, Monsieur le Président, pour votre accession à la présidence du Conseil pour ce mois et vous souhaite plein succès. We welcome the presence of our Swiss colleagues to this meeting, and we thank ASG Joyce Masuya and USG Gilles Michaud for their briefings. And we also appreciate the insights shared by Mr. Nick Lee. We thank the Secretary General for his recommendations presented last November pursuant to Resolution 2730. I think, as is evident from this discussion, we are faced with a deeply troubling reality, and that is, despite numerous resolutions and statements by this Council, attacks on humanitarian personnel continue to escalate. And these are not just isolated incidents. They reflect a growing disregard for international norms. Figures speak for themselves. The numbers are simply astounding. According to the Aid Worker Security Database, 379 humanitarian personnel were killed in 2024, making it the deadliest year on record. And while there are challenges in various situations such as the DRC, Sudan, South Sudan, Haiti, Lebanon, Yemen, and others, nowhere is this crisis more evident than in Gaza, where 408 humanitarian workers, including 284 UNRWA personnel, have been killed since October 2023. Just days ago, we learned about Israeli occupation forces killing of 8 Palestinian medics, 6 civil defense first responders, and a UN staff member in a wanton, shameless act in southern Gaza that has left the world appalled. We are failing those who risk their lives and act as a lifeline to serve others. I think it is unacceptable that those who carry food into war zones, provide life-saving medical support, and strive to bring dignity among displacement are being met not with gratitude, but with gunfire and intimidation. Every attack on a humanitarian worker is an attack on the principle of humanity itself. Mr. President, Resolution 2730 unequivocally reaffirmed that humanitarian personnel must be protected in accordance with international law, including international humanitarian law. The high number of fatalities is a somber reminder that much more needs to be done to fully implement this resolution. The promise of protection must be backed by action. In Resolution 2730, coupled with the Secretary General's detailed recommendations, we have a roadmap for action. We must move with urgency and purpose. In this regard, first, we would like to propose and call for setting up a global implementation dashboard for Resolution 2730 under UN auspices. This dashboard would provide real-time public tracking of actions to implement Resolution 2730, recording violations, investigations, and their outcomes for everyone to see and follow. Second, all parties to conflict must